Life is not something that gives without asking. It asks, it demands every step you take forward. There is something waiting to see if you are truly ready to hold it. The test of endurance is not given to break you, but to reveal you. You will not know how strong you are until life takes away the comfort, until everything around you feels uncertain, until silence becomes your only companion. It is in these moments of trial that the true self is called out. Endurance is not about surviving one single storm. It is about walking through endless storms and refusing to fall. It is about holding yourself upright when everything inside you says to collapse. The world does not measure you by what you receive. It measures you by what you can still give when you are tired, by how you still rise when you are empty, by how you still believe when everything tells you to stop. When you feel that nothing makes sense anymore, when your body is heavy, when your mind is restless, understand this. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. Life will strip away illusions one by one until only what is real remains. And that reality is your strength, your discipline, your faith, your ability to carry pain without letting it turn you bitter. That is endurance. That is passing the test. Every person says they want growth, but growth does not come wrapped in comfort. Growth comes wrapped in hardship, disguised as loss, disguised as rejection, disguised as endless nights where you wonder if anything will change. The test is to walk through these moments without surrendering to weakness. The test is to endure without losing yourself. The chosen ones are not chosen because they are the loudest, the strongest, or the fastest. They are chosen because they do not quit. They are chosen because they remain standing when everyone else has fallen. They endure the waiting, the silence, the loneliness, the unknown. And through this endurance, they are sharpened like a blade, unbreakable, untouchable, ready for a truth that others cannot hold. There will come a point where you are pushed so hard that you think you cannot take another step. That exact point is where transformation begins. Most people turn back there. Most people collapse there. But if you can endure, if you can move through that moment without giving up, you unlock a part of yourself you never knew existed. That is the gift. That is the reason you are tested. Do not mistake endurance for suffering without meaning. The pain is the training. Every hour of struggle builds a strength that no easy day could ever create. Every rejection forges patience. Every delay teaches resilience. Every failure trains humility, and every scar carries wisdom. You are not meant to escape these things. You are meant to walk through them until you rise above them. The test of endurance is proof of your readiness. If you run from it, you remain the same. If you embrace it, you evolve. There is no other way. Endurance is the bridge between the old self and the new self. It is the fire that burns away weakness and fear. It is the weight that forges discipline and clarity. You will not find freedom in avoiding the test. You will only find freedom in enduring it. The reason so many give up is because they confuse pain with punishment. But pain is the sign that you are in the process of becoming more than you were yesterday. Pain is the proof that the old self is breaking. Do not fight it. Endure it. Because endurance is not waiting for the storm to end. It is learning to walk inside the storm without breaking. When you endure, you show that you are not controlled by circumstances, but by inner strength. You show that you can live without being shaken, that you can keep moving without needing applause, that you can remain focused when there is no light around you. That is the mark of one who has passed. And when you pass, everything changes. The same world that once tested you will begin to open. The same silence that once tormented you will begin to guide. The same struggle that once broke you will become your greatest strength. You will see yourself as chosen, not because of luck, not because of chance, but because you endured when others gave up. The test of endurance is the doorway. It does not matter how many times you fell. It matters how many times you stood back up. It does not matter how long the road is. It matters that you keep walking. This is the truth. If you endure, you pass. If you pass, you rise. And when you rise, nothing can stop you. You were not placed here by accident. Nothing about your journey is random. Every challenge that has come your way has been tailored for you, prepared to shape you, to awaken you, to carve out of you the strength and clarity that ordinary paths could never give. To be chosen is not a gift of comfort. It is a burden of responsibility. Life will not give you easy roads when you are meant to walk a higher path. It will hand you storms. It will hand you struggles. It will hand you silence. And all of these are signs that you are not like the rest. You are being prepared for more. The truth is, if life wanted you to remain ordinary, it would never have sent you these tests. If you were meant to stay small, the weight you carry would not be this heavy. The reason you feel pressure is because you are being shaped into something greater. Diamonds are not formed in comfort. They are forged under pressure, under fire, under force. And in the same way, your struggles are the fire that reveal who you are meant to be. Many people ask why life is so unfair. They ask why they suffer more, why they are tested more, why the weight does not leave them. The answer is simply because they are chosen, because their destiny requires them to walk through more than others. You cannot be trusted with greatness if you have not walked through difficulty. You cannot guide others if you have not first faced the darkness yourself. The chosen ones are refined through pain, not destroyed by it. Being chosen is not a title. It is a demand. It demands that you rise when others fall. It demands that you believe when everything seems impossible. It demands that you carry the fire inside you even when the night is long and cold. You will not be told directly, you are chosen. Instead, and you will know by the weight of the challenges that fall upon you. That is your sign. That is the whisper of destiny. And the purpose is not only for yourself. The purpose is bigger. Your endurance, your faith, your strength. It is meant to open the way for others. You are chosen not to sit in comfort, but to become an example, a light, a reminder to those who are lost that it is possible to rise again. If you fall into bitterness, you waste the purpose. But if you rise with clarity, you fulfill it. This is why you must look at your pain differently. Every disappointment is preparation. Every rejection is redirection. Every closed door is training. Do not ask, why me? Ask, what is this shaping me into? Because once you understand that nothing is random, you stop resisting. You stop fighting life. Instead, you walk with it. You accept the challenge and you grow. The chosen path will always feel heavier, but it will always lead higher. And you are not your life. And you will see that the very things you thought would break you are the things that built you. The loneliness taught you strength. The silence taught you to listen. The setbacks taught you patience. The heartbreak taught you compassion. And the struggle taught you resilience. All of it was necessary. None of it was wasted. Do not think that being chosen means your life will suddenly be easier. It will not. It means your life will have meaning. It means your suffering will carry purpose. It means your scars will turn into lessons and your battles will become guidance for those who come after you. That is what it means to be chosen. And here is the truth. When you realize that you are chosen, you stop craving the approval of others. You stop comparing your path to anyone else's. Because you understand that your story was never meant to look like theirs. Your weight was not given to them because it was not theirs to carry. It was given to you because only you can endure it. Only you can turn it into strength. Only you can walk that path. When you embrace this, you begin to see the beauty in the struggle. You begin to thank life for the challenges because without them, you would never know who you are. Without them, you would remain asleep, blind to your own potential. The chosen ones wake up through fire, and once they awaken, they never go back to sleep again. So do not run from your trials. Do not curse the path you have been given. Stand in it. Endure it. Learn from it. Grow through it. Because every difficulty is evidence that you are not ordinary. You are marked. You are meant. You are chosen. And the moment you accept this truth, everything shifts. The pain no longer feels like punishment. The waiting no longer feels like waste. The struggle no longer feels like chaos. Instead, you see it for what it really is: preparation for the life you were meant to live. When the time comes, you will look back and realize that nothing was against you. It was all for you. Every test, every fall, every scar was carving you into the person who could carry the weight of destiny. That is why you were chosen. That is why you passed. Discipline and faith are the two forces that hold your life together when everything else is falling apart. Without discipline, you drift. Without faith, you collapse. They are not separate. They walk hand in hand. Discipline is the structure, faith is the fire. One keeps you steady, and you are not the mind. The other keeps you alive. If you want to step into your purpose, if you want to pass through the tests life sets before you, you must learn to master both. Discipline is not about controlling the outside world. It is about controlling yourself. It is about waking up when you do not feel like it, training when you are tired, holding your focus when distractions are loud. Discipline is the art of refusing to be ruled by your impulses. It is the strength to do what must be done, not what you feel like doing. Without it, every great dream will die inside you, because discipline is the bridge that carries an idea into reality. But discipline alone is not enough. If you live only by routine, you become a machine. You may achieve, but you will not be alive. That is where faith enters. Faith is the unshakable belief that even when you cannot see the way is there. It is the fire that keeps you moving forward when results are not showing. It is the voice that whispers in the silence, keep going, keep believing, keep walking. Without faith, discipline turns into emptiness. You may move, but without meaning. Faith without discipline is just hope that fades. Discipline without faith is just motion without purpose. But when they merge, when you carry both inside of you, you become unstoppable. Because discipline gives you the tools to act, and faith gives you the reason to keep acting even when everything feels hopeless. Life will test both. It will give you long seasons of waiting where nothing changes no matter how hard you work. This is where most give up. They lose discipline because they no longer see results. They lose faith because they no longer feel progress. But you are not here to be like most. You are chosen to endure both the silence and the struggle. You are chosen to prove that even in the absence of evidence, you will not break. Discipline in these moments means you keep showing up. You keep building. You keep planting seeds even when the ground looks barren. Faith in these moments means you trust that every seed carries life, that the harvest will come even if it delays. Discipline tells you, do the work. Faith tells you, the work is not wasted. Together, they carry you through the waiting. Understand this: greatness is not born in the moments of excitement. It is born in the moments when you are alone, when no one is watching, when no one is praising you. Discipline makes you rise in those moments. Faith makes you believe those moments are shaping you. The world may see the success later, but you will know it was built in silence long before. The mind will try to fight you. It will whisper, rest today, skip today, stop trying, it doesn't matter. That is where discipline stands as a shield. You answer back, I move not because I feel like it, but because I must. And when the weight becomes unbearable, when even discipline feels empty, that is where faith lifts you, reminding you that there is a bigger picture, that there is meaning beyond this moment, that every step is part of the design. You cannot escape this truth. If you want to rise, you must train both. Train the body, train the mind, train the spirit. Train yourself to keep promises to yourself. Train yourself to trust the unseen. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, you grow stronger. Every time you choose faith over doubt, you grow unshakable. Piece by piece, day by day, you become the person who cannot be broken. And this is why life gives you delay after delay, test after test. It wants to see if your discipline is real or only temporary. It wants to see if your faith is deep or just words. Many will fail here. They will abandon their path because it is too long, too heavy, too uncertain. But those who stay, those who carry discipline and faith together, they pass, they rise. When the breakthrough finally comes, it will not surprise you because you will know you were prepared for it. You will know the sleepless nights, the lonely days, the endless effort, all of it shaped you. You will know you were not waiting in vain. And in that moment, you will not only hold the reward, you will hold the strength of knowing that nothing can shake you anymore. This is the truth. You do not grow by chance. You grow by discipline. You do not endure by luck. You endure by faith. If you want to step into the life meant for you, do not abandon either. Let discipline shape your daily actions. Let faith shape your vision. And when they unite, nothing in this world can stop you. Truth is not revealed to everyone. It is hidden, waiting behind the walls of struggle, waiting behind the tests of endurance. Life does not give wisdom to those who have not earned it. It does not hand over clarity to the one who has never been broken, never been lost, never been forced to rise again. Only those who endure, only those who refuse to give up when everything in them screams to stop, are allowed to see what others cannot. Hidden truths are not secrets that can be read in books. They are experiences carved into the soul through trials. When you pass through difficulty, you begin to see differently. What once looked like chaos starts to reveal its pattern. What once felt like punishment begins to show itself as preparation. The longer you endure, the clearer you see. The pain that made no sense in the beginning becomes the very teacher that shaped your strength. This is how truth reveals itself, not in comfort, not in ease, but in the silence after you refuse to quit. Many search for answers, but they want them cheaply. They want insight without endurance, wisdom without wounds, clarity without sacrifice. But life does not work this way. If truth was easy to hold, everyone would hold it. But the truth that transforms, the truth that lifts you into a higher way of living, cannot be handed out freely. It must be earned. It must be lived. It must be proven through the storms you survive. The hidden truths are only unlocked when you show you can carry them. Think of it like this. A weapon in the hands of the untrained can cause destruction. A treasure in the hands of the careless will be wasted. In the same way, wisdom in the mind of the unprepared is dangerous. That is why life waits. It gives you hardship after hardship, not to keep the truth from you, but to prepare you for it. So when the moment comes, when your eyes are finally opened, you will not waste it. You will not run from it. You will live it. The endurance you build becomes the key. Every time you choose to keep going instead of quitting, you are shaping yourself into someone capable of carrying deeper truths. Every time you survive a season of silence, your perception sharpens. Every time you are broken and yet stand again, your vision clears. Slowly, you begin to see life in a way most cannot. You see purpose where others see pain. You see lessons where others see failure. You see growth where others see loss. This is what hidden truth looks like. The reason most people never touch these truths is because they escape too quickly. They run from discomfort. They silence their own growth by searching for distractions. They look for shortcuts. They abandon the very process that was meant to reveal the truth to them. And so they remain blind, walking in circles, repeating the same mistakes, wondering why nothing changes. They do not realize that the truth they are searching for was hidden inside the struggle they refuse to face. But when you endure, when you stop running, when you stay in the fire long enough, something shifts. You begin to notice that pain has a voice. It speaks, it teaches, it sharpens. You begin to notice that silence is not empty. It is filled with guidance if you are patient enough to listen. You begin to notice that struggle does not destroy you. It builds you layer by layer into someone who sees beyond the surface. Once you reach this place, truth does not come as words, it comes as understanding. You feel it, you live it. You recognize that everything was connected, that the rejection protected you, that the loss taught you, that the delay strengthened you. And suddenly, you see clearly that nothing was wasted. Every moment was part of the preparation. Every wound carried wisdom inside it. Every fall was a step upward in disguise. And when you live with this clarity, you are no longer shaken the same way. Struggles still come, but you no longer see them as enemies. You see them as teachers. Pain still comes, but you no longer see it as a curse. You see it as shaping. Waiting still comes, but you no longer see it as wasted time. You see it as training for patience. This is the difference between those who endure and those who quit. The ones who endure unlock the truth. The ones who quit remain blind. The greatest gift of hidden truth is freedom. Freedom from fear because you understand the purpose of pain. Freedom from doubt because you trust that nothing is random. Freedom from despair because you see that even darkness serves a purpose. This freedom allows you to live with strength, with calm, with certainty. It allows you to move forward without hesitation because you know that even when you cannot see the whole path, the path is there. This is why endurance matters so deeply. It is not only about surviving, it is about opening your eyes. It is about being trusted with truths that cannot be handed to everyone. When you pass the test, when you refuse to surrender, you are rewarded not only with strength, but with vision. And vision changes everything. So when you find yourself in the fire, when you feel you cannot go further, remember this: you are closer to the truth than ever before. Do not quit. Do not turn back. The hidden truths of life are waiting on the other side of your endurance. And once they are revealed, you will never see life the same way again. Strength is never born from ease. Strength is forged through struggle. And you are not the mind. Through the nights when you could not sleep, through the days when everything seemed heavy, through the moments when you questioned if you could go on. Struggle is not here to destroy you. It is here to shape you. It bends you. It tests you. It pushes you, but it does not break you unless you allow it. And if you endure it, if you walk through it, what comes out of the fire is not the same as what entered it. You come out sharper, wiser, stronger than before. People often pray for strength, yet when struggle arrives, they call it misfortune. They fail to see that the very thing they wanted has come to them disguised. Strength cannot be handed to you. It must be built inside you, and the only way it is built is through resistance. Just as the body becomes strong by lifting heavy weight, the spirit becomes strong by carrying heavy trials. No weight, no growth, no pressure, no transformation. Do not mistake struggle for punishment. It is not sent to crush you. It is sent to prepare you. It is sent to show you who you really are. Because in struggle, you cannot hide. In struggle, the mask falls away. You see yourself without illusions. You meet your fears, your weaknesses, your limits face to face. And when you face them, you realize that they do not own you. You realize that you are more than the pain. You realize that there is a power inside you that you never touched before. Every fall you have taken, every failure, every rejection, every heartbreak, it was not the end of you. It was the making of you. Those moments that felt unbearable are the very moments that carved resilience into your being. Without them, you would still be fragile. Without them, you would still be unprepared. Struggle is the silent architect of strength. It builds in silence. It shapes in silence. And when its work is complete, you rise different, unshakable. Most people run from struggle. They hide from discomfort. They want the easy path, the smooth road, the shortcut. But the easy path makes you soft. The smooth road makes you careless. The shortcut leaves you unprepared for the storms ahead. The chosen ones are not spared from the storm. They are trained by it. They are shaped by it. They are chosen because they can walk through what others run from. If you are facing struggle right now, if life feels like it is pressing you down, remember this: the pressure you feel is not here to bury you, it is here to grow you. The seed cannot break open without pressure. The diamond cannot form without pressure, and you cannot rise without it. Stop asking why it is so hard. Start asking, What is this making me into? Because the moment you shift your vision, the struggle loses its power to crush you. Instead, it becomes the very reason you grow. Strength through struggle means learning to carry pain without letting it turn you bitter. It means using setbacks as fuel, not excuses. It means looking at failure not as the end, but as a teacher. Every time you are knocked down and you stand back up, you are stronger than before. Every time life closes a door and you keep moving, your spirit grows unbreakable. Every scar becomes proof that you did not quit, and that proof is worth more than any easy victory. Understand this: the world does not honor those who never struggled. It honors those who rose despite the struggle. Your story is not powerful because it was easy. It is powerful because it was hard and still you endured. It is powerful because you were bent but not broken, wounded but not defeated, tested but not destroyed. This is the kind of strength that inspires others. This is the kind of strength that cannot be faked, cannot be bought, cannot be stolen. It must be lived. So when the weight feels unbearable, breathe and remind yourself this is not the end. This is the fire. This is the training. This is the path that separates the ordinary from the chosen. And once you rise from it, you will carry a strength that no one can take from you. Struggle is temporary, but the strength it gives you lasts forever. The truth is simple. Without struggle, you cannot grow. Without pain, you cannot rise. Without resistance, you cannot unlock your true power. Do not run from it. Do not curse it. Stand in it. Endure it, and let it build you into someone unshakable. Because when the storm passes, you will not only have survived, you will have transformed. You will know that the struggle was not against you, it was for you. It was shaping you into everything you were meant to be. Life changes the moment you understand that everything you have passed through was not just about survival. It was about awakening you to purpose. Struggle without purpose is just suffering, but when you realize you have passed the tests, you see that life was never punishing you. It was preparing you. And now the demand on you is different. You are not meant to live blindly anymore. You are meant to live with intention, with gratitude, with clarity of why you are here. Passing the test was not the end. It was the beginning. When you rise from difficulty, you carry something the untested do not have. You carry awareness. You see life differently. You know the value of breath, the value of time, the value of moments. You no longer take the small things for granted because you remember what it was like to have nothing. Gratitude becomes your strength because you understand that every day, every step, every chance to grow is a gift. Gratitude does not make you weaker. It makes you unstoppable because when you live in gratitude, nothing can truly take from you. Purpose begins with this gratitude. It begins when you stop asking, why did this happen to me? And instead ask, what can I do with what I've been given? Purpose is not about chasing something far away. It is about using what you already have, where you already are, to bring light into the world. It is about serving others with the lessons your pain has taught you. It is about lifting others with the strength your struggle has built inside you. Living with purpose does not mean your life will be free of challenges. It means your challenges will no longer shake you the same way. You no longer see them as obstacles, but as opportunities to grow deeper, to sharpen yourself further. Purpose transforms how you respond. Gratitude transforms how you endure. Together, they allow you to live in freedom. The danger after passing the test is to forget why you endured in the first place. Many rise only to become blind again, chasing comfort, chasing validation, chasing things that do not last. But if you truly understand, if you truly see, you will not waste the victory. You will not return to sleep. You will carry yourself differently. You will wake up with intention. You will walk with clarity. You will speak with meaning because you know now that life is too short to drift, too precious to waste. Living with purpose means every action carries weight. How you treat others, how you carry yourself, how you use your time, it all matters. You no longer seek only your own gain. You seek to give, because when you were in darkness, someone else's light helped you. And now it is your turn to be that light for someone else. This is how the cycle continues. This is how your life expands beyond just you. And here is the truth. The greatest fulfillment will never come from what you take. It will come from what you give. Strength that was built in silence, pain that was endured in loneliness, lessons carved into your soul. These are not just for you. They are for the world. They are for those who still struggle, those who still wait, those who still feel lost. When you share your strength, you multiply it. When you share your lessons, you honor your own journey. Gratitude keeps you humble. Purpose keeps you moving. Together, they keep you aligned with the reason you passed in the first place. Do not forget this. Do not waste what was given to you at such a cost. You were chosen, you were tested, you endured, and now you must live as proof that it was not in vain. Every breath you take now is an opportunity to build, to create, to inspire, to serve. Every morning you rise is a chance to choose intention over aimlessness. Every step forward is a reminder that you are no longer the same, you have transformed. And with that transformation comes responsibility. The world does not need more people drifting in comfort. The world needs more people living with fire, with gratitude, with purpose. You are one of them. You passed because you were meant to carry this light. You passed because your story is meant to inspire others. You passed because your life was not meant to stay small. So live it. Live with gratitude for every lesson, every scar, every breath. Live with purpose in every word, every action, every step. This is what it means to rise after the test. This is what it means to be chosen. Not to live only for yourself, but to live as proof that strength, faith, endurance, and gratitude can transform a life. And when you live this way, you will never go back to who you were before. Because once you know your purpose, once you feel the power of gratitude in your blood, you cannot be broken. You cannot be stopped. You cannot be shaken. You will walk forward with light in your eyes and fire in your heart. And nothing in this world will ever be the same again.